I'm Tom from Do It Yourself Home Automation, and this is a look at my first successful Ohm hour from Ohm Connect. So I talked about in some other videos how Ohm Connect is a service where basically they will pay you to reduce your power usage during certain hours. And they work with a couple of different utilities in California and in a few other cities outside the state to make this possible. And the utilities basically pay them to reduce power usage during key times when there's a lot of demand from the grid. And that way the utilities don't have to turn on more polluting kinds of power plants. So they pay Ohm Connect for that, and Ohm Connect passes that on to people who commit to reducing power during these Ohm hours. So I showed in another video my first Ohm hour, which you can see on the left there was a complete fail. My forecast usage was 2.629 kilowatt hours, so I'd get points for every amount of power under that I didn't use. Every fraction of a kilowatt hour that I didn't use, I'd get points. You can see I actually basically doubled my usage during that time. So I would have lost points ordinarily, but they gave me an adjustment to get me back to 0 points, I guess because it was my first time doing this. The second one, though, the second Ohm hour that you see on the right, I was actually successful. So my prediction for that time, my forecast was 2.487 kilowatt hours. You can see the hour that I did this was 9 to 10 p.m. on Thursday. And so during that time, they let you know in advance. And the way I did this and got the usage that I did, which was just 0.881 kilowatt hours, I basically turned off air conditioning during that time, shut lights off in advance, turned off the pump for my backyard fountain, and didn't run the dishwasher or the washer dryer during that time. And so basically it was just a sort of background level of usage, and then watching TV or sort of random things that didn't use a ton of power. So I used about 880 watt hours during that time, and that resulted in a points score of 318 points on that first successful Ohm hour. Now, in theory, I can actually use those and redeem them for cash or for gift cards. So I can go down and see where I can do that. And you can also get these tokens where you get more tokens, and you can use those to enter to win prizes. So I'm going to then next try to continue to do these Ohm hours. This one was obviously a lot more successful. The other thing, obviously, I want to test is how you actually cash out with this and make sure that I'll actually get paid for the number of points that I earned and see if there's any minimums and that kind of thing. Check this out. Again, I haven't actually withdrawn my points yet, so I'll have to do that and make sure that this actually will pay me. And I'll show that, whatever the result is, in another video. But if you want to try it out, check it out. And if you found this helpful in any way, or you want to see what happens next with it, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps.